La 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 la. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Tuesday Dharma Gathering. Tuesday Dharma Gathering. We come here to meditate, I think. Hold on a second. We come here to meditate. We come here to breathe, relax, enjoy. Take some time out. Take some time out from your busy, busy schedule. What's that sound? What's that sound? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome, Weevil Girl in the house, Jim Gerard. What's up, guys? What's up, kids? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. I think we're rolling. Just waiting for the stream to kick in. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? Dharma Gathering, the nature of reality. Is that why you're here? What is the nature of reality? Is it different for different people? Is my reality different than your reality? Or is there no reality at all, that we're all just crazy? And what is real is only real to the person. It's as real as you want it to be, right? Something like that. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is the Tuesday Dharma Gathering. My name is Mark Sconti. And we're live every morning at 9 a.m. doing that news thing, doing that news commentary thing. Speed reading, spinning the news every morning. But on Tuesday evening, we come here and we... I'm offering a little meditation. People that are familiar with it, you're in the right place. If you've never experienced meditation or the effects of meditation before, then you're also in the right place. This is the good Thich Nhat Hanh, the guru from Vietnam. He's now deceased, died 95 years old. Thich Nhat Hanh will give us a little instruction after we practice a little bit. And it's good stuff. Jim Gerard's here. What's up, Jim? And yeah, man. So welcome. My name is Marcus Conti. I have a website. Every morning at 9 a.m. we do the educational philosophical live stream at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And as I said, right here, you're in the right place. Tuesday evening Dharma Gathering. This will probably be the best show you've ever seen in terms of your own health. To walk away with the skill of mindfulness is way more than you get out of any doctor's office, for that matter. Going to the doctor's office, you get more pain. Right? Doctor gives you a pill for pain, and you don't have pain, but after you take that pill, you'll have some pain. So anyway, I have a website, and the way to support this idea, this program, is through Zelle, shorthappylife@gmail.com. Do the Zelle thing. You Zelle it over to me, and that's how it works. So what is this meditation thing? We were doing a 90-day meditation challenge that now pretty much is over. But if you want to begin, it's every day for 10 minutes. You try to meditate every day for 10 minutes. You take the intention of, you take your seat, wherever your seat may be. Your seat may be on the floor with your legs crossed in crossed leg fashion. You may be sitting on a chair like I am. You may be standing up, looking out the window. You may be, you could be laying down. Wherever you are right now, we're going to practice a little sitting meditation. That's probably the oldest, practiced form of meditation, sitting. And there's no guidance. There's no and now you'll see this, and now you'll see that. It's just mindfulness of breath, mindfulness of body, mindfulness of emotion, mindfulness of things as they actually are, things as they're unraveling. For example, breathing. Right? So this instruction is based off of what you're going to see, Thich Nhat Hanh's eight exercises in mindful breathing. 8 exercises in mindful breathing. And the first one is to recognize that you're breathing. All right? Just recognize it. I'm breathing. I didn't recognize it. Now I know. Right? And it doesn't take any effort to breathe. You're just simply breathing. You notice it. Sometimes it's deep. Sometimes it's shallow. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it's not at all. Sometimes as you focus, you realize that the out-breath, we breathe more than we probably need to because we're forcing it. So you breathe, and then you follow it all the way through. Breathe, and notice I'm breathing. That's my in-breath. That's my out-breath. And you follow it all the way through until the in-breath becomes the out-breath again. It's a loop, a never-ending loop. And once you do that for a while, you realize that breath and that good feeling of breathing is attached to body. You breathe in and you're relaxing the body. Wherever there's tension in the body, you breathe. Notice you're breathing. You breathe in, breathe out, follow it, and relax into the body. Relax the body. Could be your head, could be your neck, your back, your legs, your chest. Could be just a general feeling of anxiety, a little hyped up. You just relax until you feel relaxed. And you're breathing. And you learn to enjoy it, right? Through mindful breathing, you're generating happiness and joy. Whenever you think, whenever there's thinking going on, you simply roll back to the instruction. I notice I'm breathing. There's thinking going on. I was planning my trip to wherever, or I was thinking about I got to try to figure out what I'm going to say to that person tomorrow that I stepped on their toes or they stepped on my toes, and I'm going to have a confrontation, and I got to figure this out before I go to sleep. Why not do it now? Right? All those kinds of thoughts, past thoughts, future, present, whatever the thought is, you just acknowledge it as thinking. Or you could label it distraction. Right? That's all it is. Pain, leg pain, joint pain. You can move. You move a little bit. If you're in pain, don't sit in pain. You move a little bit. You move. And you adjust. You adjust yourself. No pain. Right? And you just label it thinking, distraction, and you return to breathing. And enjoy it. Right? Enjoy it. Sitting meditation is hard to enjoy in the beginning. Walking meditation is a lot easier and I guess more enjoyable. Running, you can also run. That's what I do. I do all of it. That's what I do. So breathe, relax, enjoy. That's the theme here. Breathe in, breathe out, relax into the body, relax the body, and enjoy. Without thinking, it's quite enjoyable. Because thinking says all you're doing is sitting there thinking. All you're doing is sitting there breathing. That's not fun. But it could be, and it is over time. So let's try that for 5 minutes together. And again, on your own time, shoot for a minimum of 10 minutes when you're at home alone, not in a group. 10 minutes a day, every day. You take your intention, and now I will meditate. Eyes can be open, eyes can be closed. If it's too distracting, you keep your eyes closed. If you find you're falling asleep and it's not distracting enough, you open your eyes a little bit. Or if you're seasoned, you keep your eyes open. There's nothing to distract you, really. So let's try that here together. 5 minutes with the exploding pizza. This thing is the pizza is going to explode at the end. So I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's. I'll gong us in, and we'll do that. And shut the audio off. And there we go. We are in. I'll see you in 5 minutes. There's the pizza. The pizza explosion. Pow, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, man. So welcome back. How's that? How did that work out for you? How did that 5 minutes of, was it 5 minutes of heaven or 5 minutes of hell? The Buddhists tell us that we experience the nature of our own suffering. Every time we get derailed in meditation, when we're sitting there trying to relax and focus on breathing, and we get whooshed away by a pattern of thoughts and energy, that's the nature of the suffering. That's what's happening. It's pulling us away from the present moment. So my breathe, relax, enjoy idea here is based on Thich Nhat Hanh's 8 exercises in mindful breathing. And let's watch it again. I may have played this before, but I'll play it again because it's just fascinating. So Thich Nhat Hanh is going to let us know. Prosperity Now says too fast. Yeah, 5 minutes. I would agree. 5 minutes is 5 minutes is not a hell of a lot, right? 5 minutes is just getting started. In most meditation circles, in most schools of meditation, it's generally 20 minutes. You sit for 20 minutes with the group. On your own, you'd want to shoot for 10 minutes on your own per day. Shoot for 20 minutes, excuse me. Shoot for 20 minutes. If you only have 10, then do 10. But to do 20 minutes here by it's kind of senseless. We're just doing the instruction and a little 5-minute teaser. So let's let Thich Nhat Hanh tell us what the hell we're doing. Why are we doing this? What's this breathing? What is this body relaxation? And what is this generating joy and happiness? Is that really possible? I thought you had to go to the bar for that to get all that stuff, the happiness part. You generate it yourself, man.
There is a text called Mindfulness of Breathing, and in which the Buddha proposed 16 exercises on mindful breathing. It's very practical, and everyone can do. Not complicated. And you can already notice the effect of the practice after 1 or 2 hours.
Thich Nhat Hanh said you can notice the effects of the practice. You can notice the effects of the practice 1 or 2 hours later. Isn't that fascinating? That this is evidence. This is not theory. This is not theoretical. These are guys that set up institutions and communities and prove it over and over again that there is a positive effect experienced when once engaged. Right? That's a fact. Right? That's a fact through my own experience.
The first exercise is so simple.
Number 1.
To be aware of your in-breath and out-breath. This is what we practiced this morning. Breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. To identify the in-breath as in-breath, and to identify the out-breath as an out-breath. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. This is so simple. And yet the effect can be great. Aware of in-breath and out-breath. As you breathe in, you pay attention to your in-breath only. Your in-breath becomes the only object of your mind. And if you are truly focused, mindful on your in-breath, you release everything else. You release the past, you release the future, your projects, your fear, your anger. Because the mind has only one object at a time. And the object of the mind now is the in-breath. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. So you focus your mind on your in-breath and you release everything else and you become free. There is regret concerning the past, sorrow concerning the past. There is a fear and uncertainty concerning the future. All of that you release in just 1 or 2 seconds because you are focusing all your mind into your in-breath. So breathing in mindfully set you free. You have freedom. And if you are to make a decision, it's better that you have enough freedom to make it. You are not under the influence of anger, fear, and your decision is much better than if you are not free. So just breathing in make you free. And it is pleasant also. It's pleasant to breathe in. So the exercise is so simple, but the effect can be great. The second exercise is to follow your in-breath all the way through and to follow your out-breath all the way through. And you may enjoy these 2 exercises at any time and any.
Turn your mic on, Kanti. You see what I'm saying? That's the instruction right there. You're following. You notice that you're breathing in and out, and then you just follow it. It's so simple. There's nothing to do. There's nothing complex. There's nothing esoteric. There's nothing super new agey about it. It's just notice that you're breathing and you follow it. How simple, right? It's so simple. The old man he's laughing while he's telling it to you. Follow the in-breath. Notice you're breathing and you follow it all the way through.
Anywhere. Breathing in, I follow my in-breath from the beginning to the end. Suppose this marker represents my in-breath. It begins here. And this finger is my mind. I'm breathing in, I follow my in-breath all the way through. There is no interruption at all, not a millisecond of interruption. So during the time you breathe in mindfully, you cultivate concentration. Mm-hmm. You are not only mindful of your in-breath, but you concentrate on your in-breath. The energy of mindfulness carries within herself the energy of concentration.
And it also expands consciousness. Consciousness, at that point, consciousness is expanding. As awareness sharpens, your consciousness, your ability to see things happening, your ability to see many things happening at once kind of grows. What I mean by that is that you can be breathing and witnessing thought and and being mindful of body all at once, right? Consciousness expands is what I was trying to say.
And it is also pleasant because
and it feels good.
To be mindful and to concentrate on your in-breath can be very pleasant. You don't have to suffer. In fact, you can feel wonderful just breathing in. especially when the air is fresh and if the nose is free. So the second exercise is to follow your in-breath and your out-breath all the way through. And we know that we can do these two exercises anytime. We like. The third exercise is to be aware of your body. Breathing in, I'm aware of my body. You bring your mind home to your body.
I have a
and
body.
your mind becomes an embodied mind. They will
I have a body. I have a body.
help you to be established in the here and the now. You are fully present, you are fully alive. And you can live that moment of your daily life more deeply if body and mind are together. The oneness of body and mind is what you realize with the third exercise. When you spend 2 hours with your computer, you forget entirely that you have a body. You are not truly alive.
He says that line a whole lot. You forget that you have a body.
In that moment, you are truly alive only when the mind is with the body. You are fully in the here and the now, and you touch the wonders of life in you and around you. Many of our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh, they program a bell mindfulness in their computer. And every 15 minutes they hear the bell, they stop working, they go back and enjoy their in-breath and out-breath, smile and enjoy their body. And release the tension in their body. And that is what the Buddha recommended 2,600 years ago.
That's right. That's right. So that's the instruction, right? You're doing it all at once as well. Thich Nhat Hanh, he doesn't really. I think what these guys do is they have students focus on one particular part of it, but as time goes on, it's happening all at once. You're breathing. You notice you're breathing, and it's going in and out, and you're following it, and you also notice that it's connected to body. So these things are happening all at once. They're not happening one, then the other, then the other. The only one that's happening first is I notice I'm breathing because I got lost.
That's the fourth exercise. Breathing in, I calm my body. I release the tension. In my body.
I relax my body, relax, calm.
When you come back to your body, you may notice that there is a lot of tension in your body. And then you may like to do something in order to help your body to have more peace, to suffer less. And with your out-breath, you allow the tension to be released. And that is the first 4 exercises of mindful breathing recommended by the Buddha so that we can take good care of our body.
So that's breathe and relax. Now we're going to talk about enjoy. Enjoy is number 5 and number 6 is generate a feeling of happiness, generate a feeling of joy. Simply enjoy.
And with the 5th exercise, we go to the realm of the feeling. The 5th exercise is to generate a feeling of joy, generating joy.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to generate a feeling of joy? All you're doing is sitting down.
A good practitioner knows how to generate a feeling of joy
Yep.
because she knows that mindfulness allowed her to recognize all the happy conditions of happiness that are already available. We can remind ourselves and we can remind our beloved one that you are very lucky. We can be happy right here and right now. You don't have to go to run into the future to look for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
There is a teaching given by the Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
It is the teaching of living happily in the present moment. Life is available only in the present moment. And if you go back to the present moment, you will notice that there are so many conditions of happiness already available, and that is why joy and happiness can be born right away. The expression living happily in the present moment was found in a sutra. Five times. The Buddha was teaching Anattapinika, a businessman in the city of Shravasti. That day, Anattapinika, the businessman, came with many hundreds of businessmen to visit the Buddha. And the Buddha gave them the teaching. Gentlemen, he said, you can be happy right here and right now. You don't have to run to the future. You don't have to look for success in the future in order to be happy. I think the Buddha knew very well that businessmen, they think a little bit too much about the future, their success. And that is why the expression living deeply, living happily in the present moment was used by the Buddha 5 times in the same night.
So there you go, man. Thank you very much, Thich Nhat Hanh. So he's gonna, and then number 6 is happiness, generating a sense of happiness. Let's let him hear him say it. He's just gonna drag it out. Gonna drag it out. Gonna drag it out, Guru. So that's all from Thich Nhat Hanh. Thank you, Guru. Thank you, Guru. Till next time. If anybody wants to join me in the chat, we'll keep it brief. We'll keep it quick. We're going to do a quickie. If you want to jump into the chat, I didn't drop the link. How are you going to find me? I'm 30 seconds in your future, so hold on a second. There's the chat. There it is. It's up. So if anybody wants to join me in the spacecraft, this is Google Meet. The link is down there. Right. Down there, you hit on the link, and it takes you into the meeting, and and then you shut off your YouTube volume so that you don't feed back, and then and I just sit here and I wait for somebody to pop in. So I know Weevil Girl's not feeling well tonight, so we won't have Weevil Girl on board. But anybody else that wants to come on in, man, come on in. Weevil Girl sends a heart out to Thich Nhat Hanh. He really is amazing. He's just an amazing dude. Jim Gerard, what's up, Jim? What's up, Jim?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Jim? What's up, man? How are you, man?
I don't know. I had to put a T-shirt on. Huh?
You didn't
I
have
didn't
to.
want to show up naked, as you say.
You didn't have to. You do whatever you want to do. What's up, Jim?
It's all right. I've really enjoyed this meditation thing.
Yeah, man.
Right? It's done me a lot of good. Right?
Yeah.
I can see when he says when you exhale, right? Get rid of all that bad crap,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Exhale, right? In through the nose and out through the mouth, right? But like I said before, I have, my exhale is, twice, 3 times as long as my inhale, right?
Right.
And I'm like, well, that's probably a good thing, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting rid of all that shitty shit out of your, lungs,
Yeah.
right? Body, right?
Yeah. There's no set, where it says, oh, the in-breath and the out-breath are the same length. The exhale tends to be longer. It does. It's kind of the sense of dissolving, they say.
Yeah.
But
well, you can see I'm wearing glasses tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first time I've had glasses in probably 3 years, right?
You don't need them at all in your.
No, I need them badly.
Oh, you need
but
them
my
badly.
last pair broke, right? And I couldn't afford to buy another pair, right?
Right. I got
And it
I got so
took
many.
me-
I got junk pairs of glasses all over the place. I keep them all.
right.
These I wear for the screen. These are obsolete, and these I wear every day, just roaming around.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got bifocals, right? I'm farsighted and nearsighted,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Right. You have the little part on the bottom.
Well, I got the progressive ones that they don't,
yeah.
the
No
line
line.
don't show, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm trying to still get used to wearing them now, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm still like squinting. I'm like, am I looking at down on the low side, or should I be looking at the the upside?
Yeah, that's
right?
the tragedy of the progressive glasses. The line is very clear. Right?
Right.
These have a line. I know where the line is. I could see the line. And
you can? I can't see it from,
No, you can't see my line.
Yeah, your lighting might not be all that great, but that's all right.
Right. Yeah. We'll argue the argument over progressive versus bifocal or trifocal. These are actually trifocal. If you look, I'll hold them up to the camera.
Really?
Yeah, that's 3. Hold on a second. Let me put these.
Trifocal? What's trifocal?
It's 3. You see the? I don't know if you could see that. You see this 3?
I saw the one line. Oh yeah.
There's 3.
Yeah. Now I see it.
Right. So, yeah, like these, I can't really see the screen, but with these, I'm looking right into I'm looking into the middle one. The middle one. Anyway, man.
Well, where's everyone else at? No one else here tonight?
I don't know. Weevil Girl is not feeling,
Yeah,
feeling
she
it.
said
It's just
she was
you and I,
under the
man.
weather or something.
Yeah, we'll just kick it for a while and then we'll kill it. It's no guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Gun against anybody's head. It's good though. The meditation is amazing. I think when you couple it, Jim, when you couple it with good food, right? If you just simply eliminate, in diet, it's not that complicated. You're really just getting rid of stuff, which is, junk food, cookies, candy, cake.
No, I don't eat any of that crap, right?
Good.
Sometimes I fast, right?
Okay, good.
One meal for a day, right?
Good. Yeah, fasting.
I don't know. It's the Catholic in me, right?
Yeah.
Fasting and fish on Fridays, right?
Right. Exercise,
But
so important.
well, the past week I've been sick, right? I went out to get my glasses, right?
Mhm.
Saw the optometrist, right? And he put me behind that big ass thing, right?
And you got sick.
Starts flipping lenses, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, as soon as I got out of that chair, I'm like, yeah, I'll come back tomorrow, right? And you can get my lenses and I'll pick out a frame, right?
Mhm.
And I woke up because I knew, I'm like, oh, I just don't feel good, right? And I woke up the next day sicker than a dog, And
Isn't
so,
that the
I
truth?
didn't go back the next day, right?
You
Because I
went,
couldn't
you
even
go,
keep anything.
so wait a second. The reporter is trying to get this straight. You go to the doctor to take care of yourself, and you come out of there sick. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happened.
exactly.
I felt like it happened to me because it's funny. I went to an eye doctor this week as well, and I'm trying to get a denture, a front denture,
Right.
which I'm working on, and that's my biggest fear. It's not my biggest fear going into doctors' offices is that I know that this is where sick people come, and
Right.
there's fucking sickness all over the place. Don't touch anything.
Right.
You
So
come
what
out
are you
of-
supposed to do?
I don't
Right?
know.
Walk in with a biohazard suit on?
Right. What happened? I told the doctor. The doctor shook my hand. I said, "Why? You just shook my hand. That's how people get sick. Why are you doing that?" Right. I bow to the Indian doctor, and he shakes my hand. Right. I'm like, now I got to go wash my hands. Don't feel insulted.
That's that's funny you said that about the Indian doctor, right?
Yeah.
One of the guys he must have been the head guy that shapes the lenses or whatever.
Yeah.
He had a turban on,
A turban.
right?
Mhm.
And I could tell he was what do you call him? Asian descent or
Well, it's
Asian
probably,
Indians?
He's Muslim. He's Muslim. Those are the sheik, the towel head or whatever, wearing the
No, right. Covering your hair, right?
yeah. Those are not they're not Indians. Maybe they are. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I think they're from
I was just like,
Pakistan.
God.
Right, the Pakistan side of India. In India, they don't. The Indians,
Yeah.
the Hindus don't wear turbans. The Pakistanis wear turbans in India. What
No?
used to, remember, India fell apart.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
India, they were all
Well, I
mixed.
don't know. The ones that have the red, the ladies have the red dot right
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
on their forehead in between their eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Come from India. I don't know what, nationality or whatever you call them, right?
It's always good to
I
have
didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention when I was in high school, Marcus, right?
Right,
There you go.
putting on my
Just like that, right? Yeah.
and there you go, man.
I had a neighbor, right? Him and his wife, right? Were both from India.
Right. Well, hold on.
Nice neighbors,
Hold on a
right?
second. Hold on a second. Wayne says you went to the eye doctor for a denture. No, I went to both. Wayne, I went to the eye doctor for glasses, and then I went to the denture doctor to do an implant.
So you're gonna get some new teeth. Is that what you're saying, Marcus?
Yeah. I need something to
A bridge.
Yeah.
Don't they call that a bridge or
Pops.
something? Or
It's really quite simple. It's just it fills in the gaps. It's a partial, and you just pop it in,
Right.
and you got a full set of teeth for a while. And you
Yeah.
can because walking around with one tooth isn't fun. That's all you see. That looks ridiculous. I look like a cartoon
you
character.
almost look like you're from Tennessee or something, right?
Yeah, I fit
Or
right in.
West Virginia,
I
right?
know. I just walking.
Good
how
old
you doing?
boy from, I'm not going to insult Vinny, right? Southern Georgia, right?
How y'all doing?
Right.
Yeah, fucking.
What was that movie? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Saggy Bottom Boys.
Well, they were going down the river, right? Burt Reynolds, right? Oh, good God, I can't remember, right? Oh, Lord. Burt Reynolds and,
You don't have front teeth either. Go like this.
well, they were, the one guy got sexually assaulted by these one-tooth hillbillies, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, good God. Look at chat. Maybe someone else can tell me the movie.
No, I don't know.
Because I can't do chat and this at the same time. Deliverance.
No, Deliverance. Okay.
Burt Reynolds and Deliverance, right? That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. What are you drinking there, Jim? What are you drinking? Scotch? Was that his scotch?
Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, wild turkey. Wild turkey. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
I
It's a
don't-
whiskey.
I don't like
it's
al-
a little harsh, but
I don't like
yeah,
alcohol.
you know.
Alcohol's too rowdy for me. It's too I don't know, rowdy. That's the best way to explain it. It's like a rowdy feeling from alcohol.
Oh no, not for me. I've got arthritis in every joint in my body, right?
So it helps.
And I don't. Well, yeah, and I'm a very addictive person to begin with, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like taking pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, they're like, here, take this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, right? Because then I'm going to have to take it every goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that, right?
No, you don't. It's crazy.
Right.
Doctors are crazy. I haven't been to a doctor in years and years and years, and I finally decided to go. And yeah, they push the pills on you, Jim. The guy was like,
Yeah.
I was telling him, I was talking
Sure.
about running, and he said, do you have any problems? I said, my knee hurts once in a while. And the doctor was like trying to prescribe a painkiller for my knee. I was like, are
Right.
you kidding me? You come in here healthy and you leave with a Oxycontin habit.
Right. Three pills to take a day, right?
Right.
One for the pain, one for, your psychosis or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that, right?
You don't have to.
I can't even take aspirin, daily, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because Advil, that helps with the arthritis, and it's mainly in my shoulders, right? Well, it's shoulders and hands, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've had a hip replacement, right? That hurts all the time. I just have a hard time figuring out, a good position to sleep in, right?
Yeah.
I can get, fall asleep, and then for, 2 hours later, right, the pain hurts so bad, right? Whatever, might be laying on my left shoulder, right shoulder, stomach,
Yeah.
back hurts, right? And I wake up, and then I'm up for, 2 hours trying to fall back asleep.
Right.
And that's no way to, that's no way to
No, it's no
sleep,
way to live. There's no way to
right?
live now. I think the answer.
But anyway.
the answer there is yoga. The answer there is
Yoga. Yeah, but, I've got spondylolysis, so I don't want,
It doesn't matter what you got. You get on whatever you got. Whatever you got, you work it, and then eventually you don't got it anymore. You slowly, gradually, you build it up. That's what it sounds.
I don't know.
It sounds too easy, but it's work. It's work. Nobody wants to bend and stretch for an hour or two. But that's what works.
Yeah, I've done that. I've been on job sites where the general contractor will say, "All right, we're all going to meet in the morning, and we're going to do our stretching and exercise before you start work."
Right.
And we're, most of the guys are like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Right? And I'm like, you just got to go through it. I'm like, fake it or, I'm like, I don't care. This is what they require, right?
Yeah.
And so you do that, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see how this is beneficial. What was it? Japanese people, right? Before the shift went to work, right?
Yeah.
They're all out there in the parking lot doing jumping jacks and stretching and
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it does help, right?
Or try something more less bouncy like Tai Chi. Tai Chi is just movement.
Yeah, right.
It's
right.
just
Yes.
You see the old Chinese people out in the park doing it. It's very
right. Yeah.
It's just movement.
Very
but
beautiful.
It's
right?
beautiful, and it's you engage. It's a martial art. You engage it for about an hour, and you feel a tremendous relief from doing that. Thomas Robinson in the chat says marijuana is an alternative. Here's my position on all of it.
Yeah, that's what I like too. It helps, right?
Yeah, a puff.
At least it lets me sleep, right?
Yeah. As long as it's not abused, most people abuse it. That's the problem. But if you, I think that no substance is really going to help you unless you are exercising, you are meditating, you are eating right, and then the substance can give you a lift, I think. But it's in itself, it's not gonna really help. I don't think. If you
I bought these. I don't know, what do you call them? CBDs.
Yeah.
Cannaboy, whatever, or cannabis. But there's no THC in them, right?
Right. There's no good stuff.
But they got that.
They take the good stuff out.
Melatonin.
They take the stuff out that reminds you that there is a God.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know.
Marijuana is.
That's proof. Why I go to.
Marijuana is.
That's
proof.
why I go to church every Sunday, Marcus. Right?
Marijuana is proof that God loves you. It is.
Right.
It really is.
There you go.
You go.
I love that Growing Belushi on Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
John Belushi, or which Belushi is it? Not the one that died, his younger brother.
Right, he had a brother. The brother's dead.
But yeah, he's growing marijuana and selling it, right? To where it's legal, right? It's just funny watching it. And I'm just like, oh God.
We lived through it though. In my life, I lived through prohibition of marijuana, and now it's over. And that's fun. That's funny. When you're a kid, the tragedies of the hysteria pumped into people, and now it's something that is just there if you want it. Right? It works.
Well, what's come out of the latest court thing with racial discrimination for get your white privilege ass out of here, right?
Get your white privilege out of here. That case is open.
Still going on?
Still going on, yeah. There's not much action. It's mostly just waiting for a court date. New York State Division of Human Rights cases usually settle within 2 years. This is already in the third year.
I was going to say, it's been 3 or 4, isn't it?
It's 3 years, but that's because of the pandemic. The pandemic pushed everything. They're not even they're looking at cases now still from 2020 and 2019. So what do I care? I'm in the right. That guy totally dissed me in front of the hospital.
Oh yeah, I was watching it live when it happened, right?
Yeah,
because I was unemployed because of the pandemic, right?
Right.
And I just happened to find your channel, and you're doing live streams, right? You used to walk in the park, right? Show us the river, the bridges, Naravano, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the good old days of Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told you to go over and hug that tree, right? And you did. Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The good old days. I don't know. But yeah.
You don't miss it, do you?
No, I don't. I think it's something that passed. I'll probably do something like that again. I like walking around. I like making videos walking around outside. But I don't know. Right now, just spinning the news, live audience. It's good. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it in the morning.
Well, I enjoy your content too, Marcus.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Every morning, right? I'm just like, well, I almost missed you tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
I never know
this is almost over.
I never know what that show's going to be in the morning. It's just whatever the news is. Whatever I pop it open and. I don't know. And that's it. That's all.
I'm the same way, right?
Yeah.
Just jump online and start looking at news, right?
That's it. That's it.
See
Whatever.
what's going on in the world.
Right. What's a continuation, of the things that I talk about? There's that's how that story panned out. Oh, yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, yeah, that kid had shot the fucking
Well,
Spanish teacher. Yeah, something like that.
Like your morning show,
Right.
that Met Gala or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Kim Kardashian, what? I just passed right on by it, right?
Right.
And now it's all going to be about King Charles, right? And
Yes.
his coronation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And then you got to take an oath to the king.
Right.
You heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole thing is fascinating, the British monarchy. I really learned a lot when the Queen died. Right? I was just following it, trying to figure out what it all means, and they're buried in the fucking tomb,
I've been watching some videos on YouTube, right? And they're talking about, the Dark Ages, and the first 200 years, and how the Vikings invaded England, and and England was all divided, Very interesting documentaries, and I'm just like, no, good God. No wonder why this is a crazy mixed up world.
Yeah.
If that's where we all came from, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well,
man.
they, chop your head off, right?
Yeah, they did. At least one king got his head chopped off. That was Charles in the 16th century. They found that guy, by the way. That body was lost. It was lost in the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
They never wrote down where the body was in the tomb. It was in the church. And then they were digging or something. They were digging in the floor, and they found 3 caskets, and they found the beheaded king in the floor. That's why they stuck him in there. But yeah, that was
they were barbaric, right?
Well, yeah, it was actually a coup. It was a political coup that got him in that jam.
Well, yeah, and it's still going on today, right? Has mankind learned anything?
No.
What do they say? If you don't remember history, you're bound to repeat it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in the modern age, we killed Saddam Hussein, right? He was a king of a country.
Yeah, right.
We fucking snapped his neck.
Right?
We hung him.
He was supposed to have weapons of mass destructions, right?
And
how we all been lied to, right?
And we hung him in the public square. We did that.
Right.
The Americans did that.
Yeah.
Say the Iraqis did it. They didn't do it. We did that. We came in there and we set it up and we killed their king. Just like Charles got killed. The fucking British monarch.
It's just like Gaddafi, right? And all the good things he was doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There was no charge for college education. He was building houses and everything for people, living for free, right?
Yeah.
He was going to make the desert green, right?
Yeah.
And they don't want that, right? I don't know what
Chavez,
it is with that
Chavez
culture,
Chavez too in Venezuela, same deal. Maduro came in and wanted to, continue the quote socialist idea of making people actually prosper from the land under them. Like we have oil, we have gas, so people in Venezuela shouldn't pay for it, right? And
right, free gas, right? Free electricity.
Yeah, big oil doesn't like that. They want you to pay for it. They want you to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
No, he's a dictator. He's a socialist. He's a
yeah. Exactly. Well, socialists or Marxists, right?
Yes.
Or communists, right? I don't know. Marcus,
they don't hold up anymore. Those
I watched this lawyer that moved from Canada down to Florida, right? Viva Frey.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of him,
No.
but it's just law talk, right? But he left Canada. He's like, because what's that Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, right?
Yeah, right.
He's like, he's a dictator, right? He called him a dictator.
Yeah.
He goes, I had to leave. He goes, because I'm not going to live under a dictatorship, right? But I don't know, right? I think we could be under a dictatorship right now, right? We're a, constitutional republic, right? Because democracy is just, mob rules, right?
Yeah.
Whoever gets, 50.1%, right?
Yeah.
They get to make all the rules. And I'm like, no, right?
Yeah, the United States,
But I don't know.
America got
I'm
to the
old,
point.
Marcus,
Yeah. Well, stick
I'm
around,
old,
man.
and I'm like, I don't care how it ends up, right?
No, I'm not. I don't quit. I'm not quitting. I'm sticking around to the end. Right? I'm
Well, I am trying to too, but I smoke and I drink, right?
Right.
But I meditate, so I think it all evens it out, right?
Yeah, probably right. All right, Jim, I'm gonna kill it, man.
Get out.
I'm gonna go to sleep
All right,
now.
brother.
Good talking to you. Good talk. How come you didn't have? You don't have with your glasses? The union didn't pay for your glasses?
Oh, I just took them off. No. I ran out of insurance, right?
Oh, okay.
You have to work 300 hours to get insurance coverage.
Oh,
right.
I didn't know
But
that.
there were, in the last 4 years, there's times where I laid off.
Okay.
And then, you got insurance for about 3 months, and then it you're out of money.
Right. Then you got to use it. Gotcha, man.
Then you got to start working, but then you have to build up 300 hours again.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. That's how it works.
But yeah, it's not free, right?
No. All right, man.
They make you work.
All
right, brother.
Weevil Girl says JFK Jr. 2024. We got campaign.
There you go, Weevil Girl.
He might win. He might. He's got to get out in front of the
No,
cameras.
they're not even going to have a primary for the Democrats, right?
They have the primary, but there's no debate. There's no debates. It's just the primary is like the name can be on the list. It could, they are going to hold a primary, I guess. And Joe Biden is 70-point lead or whatever, but no debates.
Right.
Without the debates, no one's going to know who RFK is. You got to find a way to get around the debates. Right? That's if they.
I like the guy, but I understand his speech impediment, right?
Yeah.
Very scratchy, or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of good points, right?
Oh yeah. Spot on. Would be a great president for America. Would bring us in a humane direction, no doubt.
No, I don't know. How many Kennedys have to die, right?
Right. Another one.
Right.
It's harder to kill him now. It's harder to kill a president, but I get your point, man. I'll see you tomorrow, Jim. I'll see you in the morning if you're
all right, brother.
All right, peace out, Jim.
Peace, all right, man. You too.
Ciao, man.
And everyone else in chat.
Peace. Pow, zoom, bang, pow. Oh, man, thank you all for joining me tonight. Marcus Conte reporting. Put the music on. So anyway, that's where we are today. Take care of yourself. Breathe, relax, enjoy. Even if it hurts. Gong this out. See you guys in the morning.